Hey everyone, Brian here. As you can see, the racer is finally in paint. All the painting is done. I've done about 3 coats roughly so far. Shania is checking out the paint job. I'm going to be doing one final third coat, mainly on the bottom, because I took back tires off and it kind of slipped and it got dropped. So I just got to make sure the paint didn't get scuffed up too bad underneath, mainly in the front and in the back. And then if I have enough, I'm going to go over the top, one more coat over the entire top on everything. But I'm going to be repainting the dash eventually, but I'm going to take the dash off. As you can see, it's just a couple bolts on each side. The dash will slip right out. That'll also give me the chance to drill it for my new gauges. I'm going to be putting oil temp and a hour meter on here as well. Since I can't do oil pressure, I'm going to do a temperature gauge. Of course, as soon as I want to do a video, the air conditioner kicks on. It's not too hot out, but it's hot enough. I have a canopy set up right here, because yesterday when I was painting this and welding, every time I got the welder back out, it would start to rain again. So I got the canopy out so I could get it painted yesterday, and it sat all night with the first 2 coats of paint on it, and it cured pretty good. So I also picked up a can of clear, so I'm going to be clear coating everything. Front to back, we'll get a clear coat, probably 2 clear coats. So if I get a chance tonight, I'm going to set the engine in place. I'd like to, that's my goal tonight, is to set the engine in place, just so, and get it bolted in, and get the belt and clutch all hooked back up. That's my goal for tonight, to get that done. And then tomorrow, start the wiring and getting everything hooked up. Shouldn't take too long, probably a couple hours. The engine side's easy, just all plug and play. It's just mainly the tack and any other extra wiring that needs to be done. I also got to get rid of this wiring right here. This is from the opposed twin, and go from there. I was originally going to get a voltage and hour meter combination, but I decided against it. I kind of like these old analog gauges. That one's in pretty good shape still. It does function. If I do run into any issues with it, I have 1 extra. So 1 or 2 extras, I'm not sure about that. I know I got 1 for sure. But anyways, here's where it is at for now. Everything underneath the gas tank is already painted. I did that just after I welded in that gas tank mount and the training splatter shield. So I guess here it is. It's looking good. I am just figuring out my final paint scheme and paint colors. I'm going to go camo with a rough texture for the feet pads. I only have 1 of the plastic pieces, so I'm just going to go with the rough texture paint, do a bunch of coats of it, and that should hold up pretty good. And then here I did do a coat, but without removing all the wiring, it's kind of hard to do it, but the battery's going to be sitting there anyways. So it's not a huge deal. And these little cutouts are actually for the battery. The battery sits right in between here and here. I was originally going to cut these out, but I'll leave them alone. They're not harming nothing. So, and originally the bar was across here, but when I put the opposed twin in, it interfered and I cut it out. But I like my brace, so put that back in. But when I get further along, I will do another video, just a quick update showing the paint and showing how it looks finally in an almost finished state. I will talk to everyone later. Please keep redneck like always, and please subscribe and comment.